Welcome back.
Yo.
Welcome back, man. Welcome
What's
back to
good?
another episode, or the second episode of In the Coop podcast. Same as always, got my co-host with me. Go ahead, my dog.
Hey, man. Chris Meadows, you know who it be. You know who it be, baby. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, first off, I was gonna touch up on everything, but first of all, I want to appreciate everybody who's watching, been watching, or watched episode one. But I feel like we have some pretty good numbers coming out, and we're coming up on 50 subs. We're actually at 47, I think,
I think
Christian.
47, 48. Yeah.
Yeah. So we trying to probably set a milestone for 100 subs. See if we can get that. And but yeah, I also want to thank everybody for over 100 views on the first episode. Yes, sir. Holla at me,
Yes, sir.
Christian.
Hey, man. Come on, hey, man. Just to reiterate, hey, man, we appreciate the love, man. We've been trying to spread the word,
Mhm.
get things going, man. The buzz getting out there a little bit, cool. A
Just a
little
little
getting out
bit,
there.
man.
I even
Just a
had some
little bit.
people I even had some people in the hallway. Hey, man, what time y'all going live tonight?
No,
Yeah,
for real.
absolutely. Yeah, man.
Okay.
So
Talk
hey,
about
man.
absolutely. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
But no, we also created a TikTok as well. It's also you can just search up In the Coop podcast; it will pop up. But no, that's pretty much it on the welcome back. I mean, hey, we had some great love on the first episode.
Yeah.
Just trying to get to 100 subs and let's get it going. So first off, Christian going to supply us with the joke of the podcast. Go ahead,
Joke.
Christian. Let them know the
Ooh.
joke of the podcast.
Joke of the podcast. All right. So my lady asked me to take her somewhere. She says, I want to go on a date. Take me somewhere where they make the food in front of you. So I said, all right, cool. Load up in the car. And I took her to Subway.
Yeah, bro. I
Hey,
ain't,
yeah,
I ain't
man.
gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too much.
They make the food in
But
front of you. Hey,
hey,
you want turkey milk, chicken, bacon ranch, hey,
no,
Philly cheesesteak.
get what you
Yeah.
want, huh? Just tell them what you
No.
want.
Tell them what you want, man. They gonna supply demand. Supply. They
It's
even get
bad.
you some cookies at the end of the line. Come on, cool.
Come on now. But
Get
let's
back
go
on.
ahead and get into the first topic. Hey, for the first joke of the podcast, that was a good
It
little
was
start.
it was it
Good
was
little setup.
it was solid. It was solid. It was solid. It was
But
solid.
now we're gonna go ahead and get into, of course, Florida State gets their first win in the column. They played, of course, the Golden Bears. But hey, I say, hey, overall, it's the best run pass game performance of the entire season. The best thing I can say is keeping this momentum that y'all built in this game, that all that juice, all that good stuff I was seeing, carrying, just keep carrying and building off. I'm pretty sure Norvell already getting that through their head, but also defense. I mean, I ain't got to say too much about the defense. I mean, they showed
Yeah.
juice all throughout the game. And I remember I said that last week, man. Just as long as they keep that juice and that consistency throughout the game, I mean, it was pretty good. But overall, matter of fact, you go ahead, Chris, and go for it.
Matter of fact, hey man, just to reiterate, man, like I said, best offensive outing of the season. I didn't write too many numbers down, all right, but one thing I was happy about was the progress that we made on third down, man. We were
Oh
7 to 17, but that's 41%. All right. That hey man, that's still good. I mean, you capitalize on some, especially when you needed to.
yeah,
Also went 50% on fourth down. So hey,
need
uh,
that.
kudos. Hey man, and, we didn't have over 40% on third down since the Georgia Tech game. So let that sink with you.
Dang,
One
since the
thing,
tech,
yeah. Like I say, hey, best run game. Hey, that's how you put emphasis on the run. You run the ball,
okay,
stop the run. I told you this, Coop. I told you
that's
this.
real. Hey, you did say that last episode.
Hey man, you run the ball, stop the run. I mean, like I
That's
said, you
all.
run the ball, open it up, man. But one and another key stat. I mean, it's an underrated stat for a lot of people, but I love it because you know it just uh it just shows how much control you have over the game. All right, now
What's that?
wasn't that big of a margin, but it was the first time that Florida State had over 30 minutes of possession time on offense. So man,
Dang.
you keep the other offense off the field, man. Continue to make plays.
Yeah.
Get in the red zone, even if you can't score, man. If you got one of the best kickers in the nation, let them put three on the board for you.
Come
But
on, man. Did
and one
Fitz
more
miss
thing,
a field goal yet?
I don't nope.
I don't think so.
It's like 6 for 6, 7 for 7, man.
Hey,
That's
keep it
just
that
field
way.
goals. We ain't even talking PATs. And DJ a little bit more comfortable. It was still some plays that that he missed, like one or two plays that he missed, and also the interception. But
Mm,
other than that, man, he played a pretty real round the game. So
yeah.
shout out to them boys, man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know who we need to shout out defensive wise. Let's shout out Shaheem Brown for leading the defense in tackles.
Man,
Even
talk
though
about
I'm not a big fan of your safety leading the defense in tackles, but I mean, hey, that shows that we got a physical
a
safety
playmaker.
who willing to come down and tackle. I mean, hey, shout out to Pat Payton. Pat Payton, boy, had 3 sacks,
Man,
3.5 TFLs. I mean, but that's expected though. I mean,
exactly.
at the same, that's expected out my dog. And
Hey,
actually,
also
mm,
won ACC Player of the Week.
oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah,
No
especially with
defensive
numbers
player.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
hmm
with numbers like that. Then Marvin Jones stepped on the scene.
Hey,
That
brother
boy had
Marvin
two
Jones.
sacks. I started to question him after them first couple games. I didn't.
Yeah,
I started to think
yeah.
13 was the guy. But I mean, this whole season is about competition, of course. But I'll just say Marvin Jones did step up. But let's see. Did you see the sack to end the game? Shout out to number 33,
I can't.
Edwin
Oh,
Joseph.
yes.
I
I like it. I
First of
like
all, send the house. I love it. Send the house.
it.
But this is what I don't like. I already did my shout outs, but this is what I don't like. California had a total yards of 410.
Yeah.
Florida State had 284. If we can give up over 400 total yards to the Golden Bears, we got some problems. They had 303 passing yards, 107 rushing yards, and 23 first down. If I'm
That's
Coach Fuller, I'm still cussing everybody out. I don't like. Okay, we won the game, but look at the numbers.
absolutely,
Look at the numbers, bro.
absolutely, absolutely.
But like I said, safety shouldn't be leading your defense in tackles, but also that is a good sign. But I mean, Lundy stepped up, but I mean there was a lot of good emphasis on this
Yeah,
defense side of my part. I mean, linebackers coming downhill. Shout out to that. I didn't know who Cam Riley was, but I know who Cam Riley is now.
hey, you
I
know
tell
who
you
he
that.
is now?
He came down on that 3rd and 1. Man, that's that's how I want them linebackers coming down here. That's how linebackers should be coming down here to me.
Exactly.
But I mean, hey, defense just gave up too many big plays, and I remember that was a problem when I was there. Just we just got to calm down because you make a couple stops like they did. They were making them first down, second down stops, get the third down, big play. Just calm down. You got the war chant going on 3rd down. Just calm down.
Um,
Let the crowd do all the work, and
and you
we
play.
just do what we do. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, defense that was a huge improvement from everybody on defense. I'll tell you that in my part. But anything else you want to add on your initial take before we go to these questions?
Mm, nah, 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 nah.
So
Yeah,
we do.
keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, baby.
Keep it rolling.
That's it. So as you know, we have Q&A. Q&A, we're gonna just pull some questions from, I either make a post on Twitter, have some people, reply with some questions they you know, want us to answer. But I'm gonna go ahead and put up the first question from Todd Timmons. Shout out to Todd Timmons, by the way. Let's see. He says, why do you think Norvell hasn't given Brock a series or two? You want to go ahead and dabble in that first, my man? You might cut out. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'll add you when I can hear you again, though. But let's see. Why do we think Norvell hasn't given Brock a chance? Because you got to realize the type of coach that Norvell is. I mean, just with any coach, just you don't want to. You got to think DJ is in his last year of of college football. So I mean, this is his now or never. So I mean, I don't blame Coach Norvell for trying to keep him in there and get his confidence up. But I mean, it's I'm not surprised, but also I don't. I mean, I agree with it, but then I don't agree with it. It's just I'm not there in the moment to see what's going on, but outside looking in, I definitely feel like it's just Coach Norvell don't want to give up that, break his confidence like that. Especially they did all that work trying to get him in there. Why sit him out after what two bad games, three, especially after all the riders were talking about. Shoot, he was looking great all through camp and preseason. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Norvell's seen the same thing, and so I don't see them giving up on DJ anytime soon. I mean, that's just what it is. Let me see if Christian back in. Christian, you good? No, I can't hear you still. No, I can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on. But I will let Christian dabble in some of the questions that were missed out. Hold on for a second.
Cool. Can you hear me, bro? Cool.
You hear me?
Hey, you got me, fam.
I hear you. You hear me?
Uh, can you hear me now?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Come on. Yeah, man. Damn, bro.
You're not muted.
Hey, you got me now?
Yeah, we should be good.
Man, let's do it, man. Man, bro. Man, my
It's,
apologies.
oh
My
nah, man.
my
It's all good.
apologies, bro.
It's
That's
all
crazy.
good, man. Hold on. It's all good. Let me see.
Man,
Everything's.
had to switch over. I had to do
Oh no,
had to,
you actually look clear. I don't know where you at now.
man, I'm on my phone, man. We gotta roll with a bit, homie.
Oh, hey, it's good to me though.
Hey, let's do it, fam. Let's do it.
But no, I already gave my input on this question. But why you think Coach Norvell hasn't given old Brock Glenn a series or two?
Me personally, I heard what you said. Especially like this. Like I said, man, this is last ride, man. Like, yeah, it's do or die. It's do or die.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
I mean, now there are struck. There are times where he looked bad, but I don't think it's that time to make changes yet. Cause sometimes you look bad. Sometimes you like, okay, y'all, we can do something with this. But
Yeah,
he just gotta continue to be consistent. But I just feel like once he breaks that consistency and he can't really perform, then maybe he'll start looking to make the change. But I mean,
yeah,
if Novell rock with you, man, he rock with
yeah. I just felt like it was too early,
you. Yeah, that yeah.
especially too early. Because I mean, any quarterback needs some, at least some time. But we can go ahead and go to our second question, which is, can Joshua Farmer become a first round pick?
Oh yeah,
Well, let me.
that's your wheelhouse. I'm gonna let you talk about J5.
I talk, me and J5. I remember when he first came in to Florida State. He's obviously, Florida State blood all in him. I mean, he's been rocking with us since he was a kid. So I mean, this year means a lot to him, and I already know it does. Just knowing how much his family and just everybody put into this season with him. I definitely feel like he can be a first round pick because you it's hard to judge somebody when it's early in the season. Now if this person is consistently building on these games like J5 been doing. I mean, I don't have his numbers, but I'm pretty sure he done got a sack every game so far,
Yeah,
or half a sack at least. So I mean, that's just what it is. But overall, I do feel like J5 can be a first round pick, and I tell him that as long as you keep building and consistently showing up on film some type of way, I mean, you're definitely gonna be trending towards the right way. But I
yeah,
mean, hey, height, weight. I mean, eye test he passed, but he knows what he has to do. But I definitely have no doubt that Josh can be first round, second round, millionaire. Put it like that.
yeah.
But you,
From what I've been seeing, yeah, like you can go through each of the last four games. You will see J5 around the football.
yeah,
It's all about that consistency. All about, man, stacking bricks.
yeah,
Man, like you said, man, stacking games, stack them,
literally,
stack them. Cause I mean, hey, once you keep stacking, keep stacking, keep stacking, man, a scout gonna take notice, man.
yeah.
That's it.
Because
Yeah,
they seeing how that you haven't hit your peak yet. Like this guy is
exactly.
consistently growing. Like he's consistently changing. So that's definitely gonna pay off for him in the long run. But anything else you want to? Oh, shout out to Sports Dude. I did shout out to Todd Timmons for the last question, but shout out to Sports Dude. for turning in this question to me. But anything
Shout
else
out
you
to
want to?
Sport
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, nah,
And,
man. That's it, man.
all right.
Shout out
So let's.
J5, though, man. Shout out
Oh
J5.
yeah, J5 man. J5 know what it is. I ain't.
Yeah, you know it, man.
Next question from my guy Justin P. He has two questions. Um, the first one: thoughts on Coach Norvell not kicking a field goal before half. I guess I'll grab this one. Coach Norvell is an analytic guy. He. I'm pretty sure Christian was in the meeting where he actually has papers and like it
Mm-hmm.
shows him like if it's good to go for fourth down here, is it good? Like he looks at that stuff. So and then you got to think Coach Norvell on this side, he's an aggressive coach. So
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't too surprised about it. That's just something that if y'all don't know by now that Norvell is an aggressive coach and he's on the offensive side of the ball. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me. But Christian, touching on his second question right here, what did you like offensively from the game? I know we kind of touched on it before, but I guess you can give some of the.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, man, I'm an old lineman at heart, baby. You
yeah,
know, you like to go forward instead of backwards. So putting the emphasis on that run game. Uh, sometimes you gotta make people respect it, man.
we got to.
You gotta make people respect it. It don't
Yeah.
matter if you pound it 30 times, 40 times. Make people respect it, man. Eventually, one gonna break off. Um, like I
I say,
said,
don't let you be the OC. Well, you gonna run that ball till that ball can't be ran no more.
man, come on now. We gonna run the air out of it. We gonna run the air out of it. But I will say this too. Like I said, DJ looked more comfortable, to say the least.
Yeah.
I like how they got the playmakers the ball. Uh, hint, hint. Shout out Gritty. Shout out Gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kyle
Uh,
Douglas.
yeah, Jakai Douglas. Yeah, we know him
Yeah,
as.
I just had to go
Yeah,
ahead because most people are not won't know that he gritty to us.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. But find ways to get the playmakers the ball, man. However you got to be, how creative you got to be, it don't even matter, man. If you can find ways to put the ball into your playmakers' hand, good things are gonna happen.
that's it.
Things are
But you
gonna
got to
happen.
start off doing what? Running that ball.
Run the ball, man. Hey, but like I said, I love the emphasis on the run game. Uh, keep that same emphasis from now to the rest of the season, and you'll start to see some things change now.
That's true. But yeah, overall, before we move on, let's just first of all, like Norvell said, we're grateful for every win we can get because winning in this league is very hard. But you know,
Hey,
we did put a win in the column. What happened?
we got we got a comment.
What
Our
happened?
our reliable friend, man, Mr. Conway, Terrence.
Oh, Terrence! Shout out
Yeah,
Terrence Conway.
he said, "Good evening, fellas. Just curious how the conversations how oh just curious how the conversation between players and coaches go in the locker room in times like this. How much of a role does the head coach play in keeping players grounded?"
Dang, hey Terrence, boy, you got some good questions now.
Hey,
I
for
tell you
real.
that. But no, overall, just let's see conversations between players and coaches going on. Let's just say this is the time where there's a lot of positive talk going on. Especially coming off a win. Coach is obviously trying to build on it, but like I said earlier, they're also keeping their minds humble and showing them the numbers, all the bad. Don't feed into all the good. Yeah, we won, but let's be real. Back, next to next
Yeah.
week. Let's go to next week. But the conversations, I mean, it's on some teams you will have split conversations. Like you're gonna have some of the guys, oh man, season's over. Oh Lord. And then they start getting the negative mindset, start doing the negative things. But you also have a group of guys who's, positive mindset, like I said, ready to build on it, ready to get back to it. And then the way with Norvell as the head coach, I'm sure that there's not any negative talk, not any laziness or complacency going on. So that's really how I feel about the conversations between the players and coaches. It's definitely positive and it's definitely um, improving. Just everybody wants to improve. Everybody wants to improve, especially Florida State. I
Yeah.
can put it up too. I didn't know that. How much of a role does the head coach play in keeping players grounded? You want to go ahead and tap into that, Christian?
Yeah. Now, see, what I'll say is, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of answered this question with your statement, but I'm gonna flip it. Not only does the head coach have to keep the players grounded, but the players have to keep each other grounded.
Yeah,
Like, hey, like I said, we can't get too high, we can't get too low. Yeah, we won a game, but it's all about stacking bricks. It's all about, okay, we won that game. That's cool. 24-hour rule. It's flushed. Man, we moving on. We moving
yeah,
on. All right,
yeah,
and just having those leaders just coming in with a positive attitude, keep reiterating the importance of, man, this season not over with. I mean, we still have a chance to turn this season around. You still got a chance to, you know, like I said, man, change the viewpoint of other people in the world, in the universe. You
yeah,
know, so it's just all about those guys banding together, man. Like
yeah,
times like this, I'm not gonna lie, we even went through a time like this, man. Like
yeah,
we started the season 1-3. But we kept everything together. We kept the guys together. Don't listen to the outside noise. Focus on what's in the locker room. Focus on the person that's sitting beside you, and just learn how to gravitate toward each other and motivate each other to the point where we can get to where we want to be. And that's man, possibly ACC championship, bowl game,
yeah.
whatever. You know,
I mean, the when it comes to the head coach, I mean, the way I answer it, I mean, I basically agree with Christian, but that one part Christian did say where the leaders have to step up and keep it going. That's the role that the head coach plays. The head coach, yeah, he tells the message to the whole team, but the head coach is grabbing them leaders face to face. Hey, keep
Mhm.
this team right. Keep this team on one. So that's really the head coach's role. Making sure the leaders of the team, whoever they are keeping everything in check. Now we also got a new also got another question from
Possum Slayer.
Possum Slayer.
Hey,
Possum Slayer. I feel that, man.
shout out Possum.
Hey,
Shout out to
has
Possum.
there been anyone that helped with something or boost your confidence in still playing football? Um,
Is you here?
just really, yeah, I mean, what it comes down to is just, I mean, my family and the drive that I have to be the best in what I started off doing. Of course, when I started playing football, I wasn't, I wasn't the one to say I was, had the biggest dreams when I started playing football. But when it came down to the the decision of this is what you're going to do, this is what I want to do. So I really, the only option is to be the best at what you do. So I decided to run with football, and I wanted to be the best and go to the highest stage there is and play with the best. And that's what keeps me going, because that's something that I still want to do. I wake up and still want to still have that drive to play in the NFL. Like I don't think of nothing else but being a professional. Like it's just handling my business, just making sure everything around me is ready, everything's good. I don't what Kodak Black say.
What do you
Dang,
say?
what you talking
Oh,
about what he? No, you can't. You talking about what he said? No, he
Kodak
was.
said a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, he did. He did. But he said you gotta stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. So that's just really what it is. And my when you of course everybody questions your confidence. When you're not in football or something bad happens. But that's really what answers your question. What you lean on. You lean on you know your family and why you started and why you want why do you want it. Basically, why do you want it? But overall, that's the last question so far in the comments. But like I said, y'all can still keep asking questions in the comments. We'll answer. If I don't see a Christian will.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
So we were going to go to Florida State versus SMU, but we're gonna say that for Thursday as we get closer to game day. But as we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about a couple surprises throughout the NCAA weekend. Christian, you got any surprises? Anything that surprised you throughout the weekend, my man?
Man, I forgot the final score, but bro, I know it's a game that probably too many people wasn't watching, but
Mm-hmm.
James Madison against North Carolina.
I heard about that. What happened? Don't tell me James Madison won.
Man, James Madison came out the victor,
Oh wow,
bro.
no, the
Hey
ACC
man,
looks bad, man.
when you get a chance, go look at those highlights. Like I said, I didn't write the number. I didn't write anything down from the game. I just caught it, like when I'm just casually watching football. They're like, we're gonna put a pause right here. Let's take you over to North Carolina, where James Madison is giving them the work right now. I said,
No,
man, I think North Carolina's storming back, but I mean James Madison still won the game. So I'm like, that's one that surprised me. Like, I better put some respect on James
I'm
Madison,
surprised.
man.
I just thought it was a close game because I kept hearing about it. I didn't know James Madison won. Now
Yeah, James Madison won, man.
it wasn't a
It was
blowout, was
man, at one point of the game, they were beating them by like 20.
it?
At one point of the game, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. So
what other surprises you got? Anything else? Cause we Florida State, we Seminoles till we die.
absolutely.
but,
Absolutely.
but no, I mean anything.
You
Only
see,
thing that surprised
I,
me, I wasn't a fan of Travis Hunter ever since he decided to do a last minute decommitment. But he might be a Heisman front runner after what I seen. Now we can question the competition later. Everything on that Midwest to the West Coast. I mean, eh. But I mean, what game winning tackle, 2 touchdowns,
I ain't gonna
lockdown
lie.
corner. I mean, what? I can't.
As,
Ain't nothing you can hate on, man.
as much as I despise him for decommitting from us too, at last minute, might I add, I got to give the man his props. I got to give the man his props, man.
The man look good.
The
I ain't
man
gonna
looked
lie.
great. The man, I remember I saw a
I don't know
comment.
about great. He looking
I ain't
good.
gonna say great, but like I mean,
He
he
looking good.
really he really the only two-way player out there right now.
I,
He
he probably be the only one until one of the youngins come up because one of the youngins looking at him like an
yeah,
inspiration.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
there's gonna be another one, but
But that's the thing too. If it's gonna be another one, you're gonna be measured to that height. Like you're gonna be measured to the
they
first person
compared
that set
Travis
the
Hunter
bar.
to Charles Woodson when he
Exactly.
started. But
But see now when this next kid come up, they gonna
compare him to Travis Hunter, huh?
man, come on, they coming, man. They coming. They come. Is he a Travis Hunter type of player? No. Then why are we talking about him?
That's
Let's
real.
move on to the
But
next sub. That what they
who
go.
else you who else you got who gonna show off? Or what? The quarterback from Texas, quarterback from Georgia. I don't know, man.
I despise Georgia and some of the people that's watching, some of the people that's going to watch the video. Uh, they know I do. Because it's so many Georgia fans. They come out of nowhere. Yeah, go Bulldogs, man. Go sit down. Go sit down.
One thing, if you ain't got no garnet and gold on you, if you ain't throwing up the chop,
Man, what are you talking about?
who are
What
you,
what are we talking about?
man?
I
It's
don't
not.
care about. I don't care about that. Florida State till we die. Hey, chill, man.
Hey, but I mean, let's see any other surprises I can think of. I mean, Boston College beat Michigan State.
Michigan
Boston
State.
College on the roll, man. Shout out to Trey
Shout out to
Trey though.
Trey Trey. Shout
Trey
out
Trey
to
had
Trey
that nice,
Trey.
nice run, boy. He
Hey,
went
man.
crazy.
Oh man, come on, bro.
But yeah, Boston College on the road, bro. That's surprising to me. 'Cause I remember they did that one other year I was in Florida State. They had one year they came out hot, but they ain't,
I think it was
that
our.
fire
I want to say
sizzled
our
out.
freshman or our sophomore. Oh no, I probably was going.
because I know they had NFL, couple NFL alignment for a second. Hold on, we got a comment. Coach Meadows, your boy.
Hey man, hey, that's one of my youngins.
Oh, the young bulls.
That's one of my youngins. Yeah, he hit my 4th period. Renzo, what's up, boy? Hey man,
Shout
shout out
out
to
to
my
Renzo,
boys,
man.
man. Shout out to Renzo, man. Hey,
Shout out to Renzo, bro.
I may not have nothing for. I might have something for you tomorrow. But if I don't have it tomorrow, man, just know I got you, man. Appreciate the love, homie. Appreciate the
Y'all
love.
see Christian, one of them teachers, man. Christian, hey, Christian will teach you gotta look out for, man. That's what dog.
Hey
Man.
man, you look out for me, bro. I'm gonna look out for you, fam. That's how the dice roll. That's how the cards are played.
Man, I'll be the meanest teacher in America. I ain't gonna lie. You kids better listen.
They listen. Now they know. When Comedo's
All
on one.
right.
When Comedo's on one, Comedo's on one. They okay.
I
All right.
know. I know Renzo listening.
Yeah, Renzo, my dog. I ain't got no problems.
Yeah, I'll say I know he's good.
Yeah, Renzo
Let's go
straight.
to the first question, first topic. Let's say. Let's talk about the transfer portal, Christian. I get a
Mhm.
lot of questions about this, and this is a lot. One question I do get is the transfer portal making it harder for high school and maybe JUCO athletes being recruited. You think? What do you think?
Man, me personally, I think so. I think
Yeah,
so. Cause, I mean, yeah, you got talented kids coming out of high school, but you also got this seasoned veteran coming off one of the
yeah,
best years of his career at
yeah,
at a at a JUCO school or even at another school. I mean, especially if you one of those coaches that are like in win now mode, and
mhm,
that's probably a need at a position, then you probably gonna go with that seasoned veteran.
yeah,
But like, maybe if you're a coach, you're trying to build your program, you may take the recruit. Hopefully, he can be something in the next couple of
yeah.
years. But yeah, I mean, and not to mention how easy it is for people to transfer now.
But
Oh
I'm
man,
telling you, if you in high school right now, I kind of compare it to basketball. Like you got to be one of them. You got to be him
you
in order
got
to
to.
get recruited for real. Because if I was a coach, I'm looking in the transfer portal. This is the order I'll go. If I need, let's say if I need a running back, I need a running back. I'm looking at portal. That portal is the first thing I'm opening first.
Yeah,
That's the free agency. Then I'm gonna go to JUCO. Who we working with? Then I'm gonna go to high school. Now, if you like a Travis Hunter, you feel me? Not a generational, but you one of them ones like top
yeah,
5, top 10.
coming, we coming for you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you still gonna get love regardless. But
Yeah,
back in our time when the little, the 4 stars could get love, the top 100, maybe top 200.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't
man.
know, man. You got to be at least top 50,
Got to be that dog, man.
top 50 to me. But I overall the transfer portal is making it harder. And I mean, when they ask me this, I do say yes because any coach would now unless you a building type of coach that you can take a freshman and build him up, make sure he going to class, make sure he doing all that stuff. Now there's some coaches who probably got mindset like me. I ain't got time for all that. Hey man, get in here, do what you're supposed to do, and get
Yeah,
out. Do what you're supposed to do and get out. I ain't got time. Hey, I ain't got time to be messing with no 17-year-old, making sure he going to class.
yeah.
And then he don't want to practice someday. Hey, man, I'll go to transfer portal and go get a 5th-year senior who's starving.
Oh, got
I'm-
2 kids. He got 2 kids, Coop. He got two
coach done,
kids.
coach done did him wrong.
Coach,
I want him, man. He coming for some vengeance.
all right,
That's who I want. But
man.
nah, that's just how it is. I mean, unless there's some limitations on it, I mean, the transfer portal is banging.
Yeah,
Now, don't get it wrong. You can't go in the portal and end up lost. You can end up lost in that sauce. But
man.
hey, but overall, I don't know if you want to touch on this anymore. But I do think the transfer portal is making it hard. Like coming out of high school recruiting now, Man, I would have to be that guy. I
Man,
don't know,
what are you
man.
talking about,
I
bro?
mean, hold on now.
Hold on, wait,
Let's
wait.
let's not say we wasn't those
Oh, I'm about
guys.
to say, oh, okay.
I'm just saying,
All right.
like, we would
All
have
right.
had to, everybody had to step their game up. But
Yeah.
instead of you being in competition with other high schoolers and JUCO, now you in competition with the sophomores, juniors, seniors of college.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anything
See,
else you want to touch on there?
no, that's it. Like I said, like you said, bro, got to be that dog. You got to be that dog.
Got to, especially coming out of high school, bro. You better tell your boys now. It ain't impossible, but you can do
Yeah.
it. You can do it.
I
It
tell
just
them
come
every
down
day.
to one thing: work. If
That
you
want
ain't
to.
working,
And them
hey,
grades. And them grades. But we gonna say that for another
yeah,
day.
yeah. Matter of fact, let's talk about that Thursday. Let's talk
Yeah,
about Thursday. Let's talk about that
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah.
But okay, on to the next topic: the differences from high school to college football, and then college football to the NFL. Christian, you want to go ahead and touch on mainly some of the differences you've seen going from high school to college football? Maybe not just on the field, but maybe off the field too. I mean, I'll touch on some too, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit most of them on the head.
All right. Well, let's start with on the field. Hey, now in high school, like more than likely, within your division, within your region, within your classification, if you're getting recruited, you that dude.
Yeah,
That dude. All right. So there's a certain, pride, certain, you know, pep in your step when you walk through the building of your high school building. When you get to college, oh man, everybody that dude.
oh yeah,
You
everybody.
you go from being a 4 or 5 star recruit to you back to unranked.
Yeah, you ain't
You
got
back
no
to
pool,
you
no
ain't got
rep,
no you ain't got no pool. All right, you ain't got nothing but high school, and then
you ain't
and
got
they'll
nothing but the luggage you came with. But
and they'll tell you straight out the bat too. Hey, whatever you did in high school, that's cool. That's all cool
yeah,
and dandy, but it's over now. Can you do that amongst these men? Can you do this amongst 23, 22 year olds? Possibly got 2 kids, 3 kids. Oh man,
oh
probably one of them. He probably is late on his rent, but he's still coming to practice and busting his tail.
yeah,
Like, like, can you be a guy amongst these guys? And we seen when we first came in, some of those guys did that. Like man, Asante Samuel. Uh, man, you got your reps when we first
yeah,
got in now. Like, man,
yeah.
there's a lot of guys that contributed our
Mm-hmm.
freshman year. But like you said, we came in you with them dogs.
Yeah.
Uh, man, them grade. Oh yeah, nah, we gonna wait. We gonna
Yeah.
wait. We
But I
gonna wait.
mean, to touch on what you said, the differences from high school to college football is really the mental part. Because
That
I
too.
mean, like you said, it's the part of you being the head man, top dog, to now you at the bottom of the barrel. So now you got to balance that, and now you really got to. If you didn't have that mindset in high school, now you got to get that mindset of preparing and making sure that you ready no matter what. So that's why I be trying to tell the youngins like it's good to get that now while you in high school, because when you get to college, that's one less thing you got to worry about. But
Yeah,
that's really the main thing. And then, like you said, you got grown men there, man. You it's rare that you see a freshman walk in there and take a job, but I
yeah.
mean it's possible, but it ain't just going it ain't just gonna happen. But yeah, it's really the mental aspect. I mean, anything else you want to add on high school, college football?
It's I really put it like this, and it's kind of what I've been. It's kind of what I said, but don't go in thinking that things are going to be handed to you just
Yeah,
because you were that guy coming out of high school.
yeah,
Like just because you were that guy, I ain't say yeah, like, you got to earn your stripes. And if ain't gonna lie, you know how like coaches, they be the main one around recruiting. them players be looking at the recruits that coming in too.
Yep. Hey, hey, I'm checking you out. I'm trying to see
Man,
who this is going to be in the D line room. Yeah.
exactly.
Let me see.
Exactly.
See
Who this,
who.
you know what I'm saying? Who this upcoming left tackle is coming in like probably threatening to take my come on now. That what college coaches are doing. They're
Yeah.
recruiting your replacement. Now, can you be a man enough to, keep your replacement in there? Or can you be one of those dudes that come in and say, hey man, I don't care how long you've been here, I don't care how many kids you got, I don't care how many days you late on your rent, I don't even care if you flunking two classes. I'm
You
coming
better
here.
come to work.
Yeah, I'm coming to take your spot,
I
man.
don't care. You
You know
had
what I'm
stomach
saying?
poisoning yesterday.
It don't matter.
Man, this started job on the line, boy.
It
What you mean?
don't matter. It don't matter. Hey, we need that. I'm coming
But
for it.
but the last thing I'll say about high school to college football is, of course, the obvious: the speed of the game. Offensive linemen are getting to their blocks quicker. D linemen are moving to them gaps quicker. Quarterbacks going through their reads faster. Running backs hitting that hole faster. Receivers getting in and out of them breaks fast. I mean, everybody's moving.
Man, come
Everybody.
on now.
So high school is going to be now the people who've been, people who play college football, Christian, when you're in college football for your freshman year, you'll say, and you go back to your high school, look at the different speeds of the game.
Man, oh my God.
You start getting mad because how was high school going this slow and I wasn't dominating? Like that's like what? I mean, we were like,
Man, come
that's not
on,
saying
bro.
we was dominating,
If we were,
but
we were.
I'm just saying, if you really look back at it, like the game was really slow in middle
Slow.
in high school. Cause I remember when I went back, I'm like, what, man? Compared to how we do it at Florida State, oh,
Man, I even look at them sometimes now and I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, hey man, get there, get there. Man, coach, I'm going as fast as I can. I don't care. Put a pep in your step.
go faster. Oh,
Come
hey,
on,
that's why I
man.
said I can't be no coach right now.
Especially,
I done seen what it's supposed to look like, and if it
man.
don't look like it, you better be able to work with me. If you can't, get out the way.
You out the way. You're done for. Finito. Finished.
But I mean, now we're gonna talk about the differences from college football to the NFL.
And I'll let you harp on that bit, dog. Let you harp on that.
You know what? I don't even need no notes. The main differences is really the intent, the purpose. Like people say, when you get to college football, that will separate the ones who love it and who don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's the NFL. Like the NFL will show you if you really love this or not. Because there's going to be situations where you're going to be like, dang, like you really going to be down and like, something bad happened. I mean, not bad, but something that everybody expects the best. But when that bad happens, it's like, it ain't
Mm-hmm.
like college football where you got to come back the next day. Coach is going to work with you. Man, you better get that. You better get it done now. You better get this. You better get this stuff straight right now. Like it ain't no patience. See, you get patience in high school, you get patience in college, but ain't no patience in the NFL. Ain't nobody waiting on you to learn how to hit a bag. Ain't nobody waiting on you to learn how to step right.
Man.
Now, unless you come in that dude, first round pick, second round pick, yeah, you got some leeway. They'll work with you. But other than that, man, you better come in on your P's and Q's, and you better. And there's I don't care what nobody tell you. There's no true locker room family experience until you get out of camp. Because I mean, not even after that, every day, like people say that in college that every day somebody is looking for you, somebody's trying to get your job.
Yeah.
But in NFL, when you go in that facility, from when you walk in to when you leave, they're looking at everything you do, everything you say, everything you eat, anything that you, however you listen, however you take notes, what you bring to the meetings, what they're noting all of that. They sit in the office and they sit there gonna watch it too. But like I said, the main differences from college football to NFL is the attention to details, the little things. You got to have the self motivation because ain't nobody gonna motivate you. I'll tell you that.
Man,
If being in the NFL don't motivate you, but the NFL ain't what meant for you.
man,
I'll
come
tell you
on
that.
now. Come on now.
And then time management because, like I said, it ain't college. You ain't on the schedule to do this. Mandatory treatment. I mean, of course you are, but you got to do your thing. Especially talking about that, man. When you get in the NFL, you realize how many people take care of their body and how serious they are about it. Like they willing to drop no matter how much money it is to make sure their body's right. And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. That's how it's supposed to be. Shorter in NFL is shorter practices, shorter meetings, but it's more expectations. A
Yeah.
lot of people always say, "Dang, but we got them long meetings." I mean, yeah, they're gonna cut it in NFL, but you better know what you're doing. There better not be no mess ups. Because one thing about the NFL practice, there ain't no mess ups, and if there is, it ain't gonna be no mess ups for long. I tell you that. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Always got to have a positive attitude because when the day you don't, they'll notice it and they'll get you up out of there real quick.
Uh-huh.
Know your stuff, and coaches will teach you, but not for long and not repeat it. That's all.
Man.
That's it, man. That's all I got for you right there, man. But that's the key, man. That's if y'all don't take away one thing of going to the college football NFL is attention to detail on the little thing and having your stuff right. Because they gonna tell you once, they might tell you twice. But they gotta tell you 3 times. Well, you might as well get ready. You might as
You're
well get
done.
ready to go home, man.
You're done.
To go home. But
You're done.
um, let's see. Anything else on that, Christian?
Real quick, there's one thing that you said, and this is an off the field thing.
Wow.
The time management.
Yeah.
See, in high school, you know, you're kind of on a set schedule. You know, you go to class. You know, you do your work in the class. Then you leave. All right, then
Hmm.
you go to practice. You know, everybody telling you, hey, go to practice. Oh, it ain't none of that in college. If you're not up by 6:45, 7,
You're dead.
you're done. There's,
If
I
you
mean,
ever wake up and you see sunlight, you're dead.
you're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're
If you're in
done.
college, if you play college football, and not even people at Florida State, people
Anywhere.
outside of Florida State can know this. If you wake up and you see sunlight, you're dead. You're gone. It's
You're
over
done.
with. You're cooked. It's over, brother.
Dang.
It's over. You might as well get ready for the punishment at this point. Because I
And
know
then
I got a couple of them stories, man. You wake up and you see that sunlight, man. It's
and
over
then
with.
Hey,
It's
and
over with.
that man, it was one time. I'm in there, I'm knocking on Coop door. Hey, yo, Coop. Hey, we got to go, fam.
Hey,
Coop told me, he said, all right, I'll be out there in a minute. All right. So I left. Tell me why we leaving out of the team meeting. And this man Coop just don't get to the stadium. I said, yo, come on, Coop.
hey, man. Hey, I was a hard sleeper, man. But
Hey, man.
that ain't happened too much. But
But yeah, man, that time management, man, is key because
hey, y'all better not
uh
oversleep. Y'all better be good sleepers. Cause if you ain't no good sleeper, you better have a good friend. I had Christian.
man, amen.
I wasn't the best sleeper when I got to college, but when you got somebody who, making sure you good, wake you up, that's good. But
For
that
real.
also goes into the differences between college football and NFL. Ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing. Were you
Nothing.
crazy if you don't know the play? If you don't know what you're doing and you trying to ask somebody else?
You're
Like,
done.
They ain't finna help you, man. Y'all here for the same job.
Man, for real.
I
For
remember
real.
I had
I
to get
heard.
right. Somebody started to act cool. What we do? I don't know. But hey, so hey, you gotta be prepared. What Kodak say?
Gotta go. Hey, stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready, baby.
I'm pretty sure somebody else said that.
Hey man, prime time.
Yeah.
Prime
But
time.
moving on, no more NFL prediction. We're only gonna predict Christian Steelers. Cause obviously, me, I'm ready to go for any team. I'm not a fan of no team. I'm a fan of every team. You know, whoever want to call me, I'll be the biggest fan. But
Hey, tell
after,
them why you don't want to do the predictions no more.
man, as y'all were if y'all tuned in to the last episode, we did NFL talk, and we predicted some of the games, and we predicted Thursday night football and papers, of course, Jets. D line is down, all this stuff, man. And I said the Patriots going to whoop the Jets. Man, the Jets turn around and whoop the Pack. So, man, the takes are not my thing. I'd rather stick my hand in the dirt and go play, but I can't. I'll leave that to the. Hey,
Hey man.
Christian be knowing he be talking about. So matter of fact, then the Steelers who the Steelers lost?
Oh no, baby. Oh no. Pit Nation.
Oh
Pit
Lord.
Nation.
Hit
Pit
Nation, huh?
Nation.
They
Hold on.
won.
Pit Nation.
Who y'all
Cool.
play?
Man, we played the Chargers. Shout out my
Man,
boy
y'all need to
Gump,
figure out
man.
what y'all gonna do, man. What y'all gonna have just Russell Wilson just
Hey man, Russell Wilson, he's just decoration right now, man.
yeah, he's just
He's just
there.
decoration. He's just there. We'll find him a good home next off season. But we're sticking with we're sticking
Man, y'all
with
done wasted Russell Wilson's time, man.
hey man, hey, it's week 3. He ain't ready by now. It's like Norvell
Oh,
with
he hurt?
DJ. I think he had like a calf injury or something like that.
Oh, yeah, if he's hurt, he lost his job. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done. He's through.
He can't do no better than what Justin Fields doing.
Exactly,
I
and
bet you.
he's doing just enough, just enough.
Mm.
But we a 3. And you want to know what's crazy? I saw this stat today too, and I'm gonna let you move on.
Who happened?
In the second half, the Pittsburgh Steelers only allowed -5 yards, 0 points, and 5 sacks. Tell me that ain't dominating football. Oh,
Hey, that's some dominating football, man. I'll
that's
tell you that.
domination, man. It's
I'll tell
domination.
you that. That's some dominating football right there,
Hey,
man.
man. Shout out to Justin though, man. Shout out to Justin Fields,
Hey,
man.
speaking of shout out, that goes into our next segment, story time. Shout out, first of all, before Christian gets into the story time, I'm gonna tell you one thing. For the people who go to Florida State, people who've been to Florida State, y'all know about the Fig. That's just for the athletes, but anybody can go in there, spend a couple dollars,
Mhm.
get you eat with us. Then you got the Swanee Room.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now I'll take this time to shout out to the Fig and the Swanee Room. But for this story time, we want to take a special shout out to the Swanee Room, man. Swanee Room
Shout out.
still running strong. I went back to Tallahassee for a little bit, had to, sneak in there and grab me a little meal.
Ah.
But hey, I showed him my old ID from 2018. We good?
No, you let you in?
Yeah. But what you mean?
Oh, hold on, boy. I might go pull out mine from the archives, boy.
Yeah, you better not.
See,
Hey,
I think,
hey,
see, I think,
don't
see, I
mess with
think
my
we,
motion.
hey, see, because I think we going back down there, not Clemson week. So I'm taking one of my guys back down there Clemson week.
All right.
So yeah,
Let them know
I
about
might
the Swanee Room, at least the Fig or something. But let them know
hey,
why we shouting out Swanee Room. Give them the
man,
story.
Swanee Room.
Swanee Room, man.
There's
Oh,
nothing that ever came more clutch than the Swanee Room. Now the Fig,
mm-hmm.
now like I said, shout out to the Fig, man. You know they kept us
Shout out to
good,
the
man.
Fig, man.
They kept us fed, man. Morning, afternoon, evening, man. They gonna get you right. But when it's 8 o'clock,
They
you don't
close.
have they close. You don't really want to go out and spend no money, but you're willing to take a walk. Man, man. Coop come up to my door. Hey, yo, Christian.
It's
Hey,
time.
it's
It's
time.
time. It's time for
I
that
said, hey
walk.
man, let me put my shoes on, man. We can go. We
Yeah,
can go,
I'm
cuz.
telling you.
So,
Hey, Swanee like the Waffle House. They
man,
everybody else
man.
closed.
And I'm,
Swanee open and swinging.
and this is the thing about Swanee. Man,
Uh,
whatever you want, and I'm talking about whatever you want. It don't matter what time of the day it is. It could be 12 o'clock at night. Oh, you want you a breakfast platter? Okay, let's go. You want you some steak and eggs? Okay, let's go. You want to go get you a salad? You want to get you a salad with some croutons and some cucumbers? There
yeah,
you go. You wanted some yogurt with some peanuts in it. There you go. If you just one of those simple people and just want a bowl of cereal, there you go.
literally, they got 4 different milks in there for you. If you come in there and just want some, you ain't even got a bowl of cereal at the crib. You can go to Swanee Room, get you 2 bowls of
Get you a
cereal.
bowl of pan. Are you kidding me?
Man, go get you a grilled cheese on the side to be,
Like
you know,
they had a section for each part. And,
boy,
and
you
man,
walk out of there with a full stomach.
man,
Man,
we had to sit down for a couple of minutes because we were so full before we started our trot
because
back
y'all
to
don't
camp.
realize we had to walk there and walk back to Champions.
Man,
So
come on, dog.
we ate good, but we worked it out on the way back to Champ.
Yeah, so that's kind of beneficial. Yeah, in a way.
Yeah. But
In a way.
Swanee Room, man, we stayed loyal to Swanee Room all 4 years.
Oh
I mean,
man, come on, bro.
and you know what's crazy? Me and my girlfriend still go to Swanee Room sometimes.
No, for real.
Telling you, trust me, bro. Me and Swanee locked in, baby.
Oh yeah, we was
I'm
on
telling
first
you.
name basis with them folks, man.
Well, what? They used to walk in there, big cool, Chris.
Hey yo,
Yep.
Christian, what's up, baby? I'm like, hey,
Let me
what's
get that.
going?
Let me get that cheese piece.
Let me, yeah, let
Let
me
me get.
get that.
Hey, set
Come
it
on,
up.
now.
Set it up. Let's huddle up. Make a play.
Hey, come on
You over
now.
there. Make the potatoes. You
They'll
over
hook
there. Make
they'll
the
hook you up.
you.
Hey man, this pizza old man. Give me about 2 minutes. I got a fresh one
Yeah.
coming out
Hey,
good for you.
appreciate you.
You feel
Appreciate
me? I appreciate that.
you. Hey man, you don't want these burgers, man.
Did
Ooh,
it?
get fresh ones for you real quick.
Man,
Appreciate
come
you.
on, man. Hey, I got some wings dropping over here too. Now you want some pizza with the wings? Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. Slide a little bit through the window on the side. I'll come
Man,
walk.
come
I'll
on,
walk
man.
by and grab it.
Whatever you wanted, Swanee had it.
Yeah, man. But that's for today's story time, man. That's shout out to
Man,
Swanee Room, man. We used to go there. What? Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
boy,
I mean,
man.
they had it all. I'm pretty sure they still swinging to this day. But
Mm-hmm.
shout out to the Swanee Room, man. If you know about the Swanee Room, then you understand where me and Christian coming from, man.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
let's see. We had some extra questions. You know, this is another Q&A part for y'all, and if there's none in the comments, and we still have some already, which is uh, what can athletes do? Oh, first of all, shout out to Miss Webb, Chief. But she said, what can athletes do to encourage and grow confidence and a positive mindset? And that goes back to what I said, the differences between college and NFL. I mean, the best thing athletes can do is just keep that positive mindset and
Mm-hmm.
knowing what you here for. Because whether when you're going through the good, when you're going through the bad, when you're going through the ugly, when you remember what you here for, the bad don't matter, the ugly don't matter, the good don't matter. You just want to get better, just that's just what it is. But for someone who doesn't have that positive mindset and grow confidence, that's the best thing you can do is just have somebody vocal, next to him, because that's what I had to do when I became a leader, and they put me in that role, especially leading the defensive line and the defense. Just being vocal with those guys, and even being there in the good moments, the bad moments, the heated moments, you got to be that constant voice in their ear. If it's not you, somebody, it's got to be that constant voice in the ear, because if they don't have that positive mindset and that, confidence now, then it has to be building. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the best thing to say. Just have somebody in their ear constantly. Just letting them know, just like what I'm telling you, like maybe why you're here. You know what, you know, just all that. But what you got to say about that, Christian?
No, I was gonna say, man, and it's just the same thing to reiterate on your part. Man, remember your why. Remember your why. Hey, I don't
Please.
remember. I can't remember if Tag did this or if Norvell did this. But I mean, I remember. I remember that we we had wrote down on a piece of paper or something, and it was like, "Hey man, write down your why." Some
Oh
people
no,
wrote
that was Norvell.
that
Actually,
was
that was
Norvell.
both.
They were like write down your why. So you write down your why. It could be
Oh,
your mom, your kids, whatever. But the next day at practice, we walking in for practice. There's a picture of your why in your locker.
that was Taggart. That was Taggart. Man, actually, that was
So
both of them. Actually, if you really want to be honest, both of them did that.
like there was a picture of your why in your locker. Wherever they got these photos from, don't even
Yeah,
know. Like to
that's a
this
good
day,
question.
that
Where
to this day, I don't
where
know
did
where
the
they got
Florida
that
State
picture of
football
me and
staff
my
get these pictures from?
exactly.
They put them in our lockers, man.
But I mean, like, bro, just remembering your why, man. Just remembering
Yeah.
like what what's driving you, what's what can put you in a positive headspace to where you can go out there and block all the outside noise. Yeah, I know the coaches say I'm not good enough, but you know what? My mom thinks I'm good enough. My kids think I'm good enough. You know what I'm saying? And just go out there and play.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. That was too funny. You said, Coach said I'm not good enough, but my mom said I'm good enough.
Hey man, hey, but you got to keep that positive
That's
mindset,
real.
though,
That's
man.
real.
You
That's
got to
real.
keep that positive mindset, man, because
That's
if
real, man.
if you
That's
don't, then you're gonna
real.
be,
No, man. That
hey,
boy said, but my mom said I'm good.
hey man, my
That's
dude,
real.
hey,
Well, I'm just saying that was real funny.
you
Yeah.
wait.
Bro, you too funny, bro.
Yeah, bro, you funny, bro. But no,
All right.
man, but no, that's yeah.
Yeah, let's get into the coming up to the home run, the second episode. I'm glad we got 9 viewers in here. Glad y'all stayed with us. We heading towards the home run. Talk about a quick little real life segment. Crime in the youth, man. We all know it's a problem. They know it's a problem. It's gonna take more than one or two people to fix it. But yeah, here we are. The reason
Man,
the
come
only
on,
reason
man.
we first of all we decided to put a real life segment in because some things, I mean, some things got to be talked about, and then something like this, especially, I don't know, I wasn't born forever, but I'm pretty sure this is something that got worse as years went on. But I mean, the best way I can explain it is I think kids are just getting bored and either copying what they see famous people are doing, whether it be streamers, rappers, athletes, anything. They're
Yep.
just copying what they're doing or just what they're saying. And I don't think famous people, not even just famous people, but just anybody with a lot of following, I don't think they realize how much influence they have on a society. Like they really have more than you think. And that's really because of social media. Because every kid got
Man,
social media. So they really have more influence than you think. And it took me, I mean, I never, I was never a bad kid, but it took me probably till high school or college to realize that most of these rappers and stuff aren't really living what they're rapping about. They're either rapping about somebody else's life or the life that they want to live or the life they once used to live, but that's not how they're living now. And I think
Come on,
most
man.
people got it. I think most people got it confused, or not even people, like younger generation got it confused to where like they're doing that stuff now and still getting money. They're not doing that stuff now, man.
Come on, bro.
You got to realize, in order to get to that, they had to drop that act.
That come on, man. Come on,
So
bro.
I mean, you can go ahead and give me your initial thoughts. I mean, I got some notes, but I think that's pretty much my initial thought on it.
Man, yeah, that's mine too. Like
And I also have a
kid.
question for you.
Okay, kid. I'm about to say kids in this generation live what they see
Yeah,
or live what they hear on a daily basis.
yeah.
Like, and it's also from the
That
people
I had a
from the.
quote about that. Kids mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. Shout out to Charleston White, but that's literally what you just said.
Man, come on now. It's because it's like, and it's also even the role models and the leadership that's in their lives. Like
Right.
you, they don't really have people giving them the positive spiel of you know how life need to be
Yeah.
handled, what things need to be done
Just lay down the blueprints.
but yeah, exactly. So when you don't have that, I mean, kids they're gonna revert to something that they can relate to, that they like, that they, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like, man,
And
because
I hit you
I,
with a stat. Wait, Arthur,
oh
what'd you
no,
say?
I was finna say, it's something that I can't talk about now,
Yeah.
but it's like you just see kids make dumb decisions.
Yeah. I mean, we've been seeing that even when we was in high school and middle school.
Is that
We done
like
seen
this?
some could have beens.
And this the thing too, like man, like some of these kids got guns now. Like, man, bro, we was shocked to even see a gun when we was coming up.
What? Man, my
Yeah,
dad tell me they gotta get they getting guns from kids every day in Atlanta.
see, and that's another thing. If you want to get real political, why hasn't a law or a bill been passed through the White House or the Senate about banning, or not? I'm not gonna even say banning guns, but at least putting a limit or an age requirement on this. Me
Yeah.
personally, some states, especially up north, because that's where all them shootings happen. You'll catch some down south, but most of them
Mm,
shootings happen up north. Why is there not like I said, a bill or anything passed putting a age limit on this, or even putting it to where I mean unless you got a license,
yeah.
you can't
But you
have a
gotta
gun.
realize some of the guns already in the crib. The kids just know where kids knows you like we
Yeah.
was. We know where everything at. You act
That's
like
what
we
I'm saying.
don't.
But that's even still something like before. Like, man, come on, man. My
Yeah,
uncle
even
had,
though I wouldn't touch it. That's something I wouldn't
man.
even touch. Even if I knew where it was, I wouldn't touch it. Like I'd
Oh
be
yeah,
no.
man. We knew better. We knew better.
I don't think these parents tough as we had it though, because a lot of people like to say the single parent household, like those kids be the worst. But I argue because I know some who ain't bad. They had
Exactly.
so I mean even though numbers wise, yeah, that group is leading, but I mean
And and
it's
and I was finna say this too. It's like, well, I mean, I can't speak for every city but like some of like the rural areas, the the demographic of like moms are like you got moms that are 27,
facts. They
20.
still
You
young
got
trying to live life,
like
man.
they still young, like, and I mean I'm not gonna say 27 because they're still kind of young, but I'll
Yeah,
still say like early 30s, and you trying to deal
yeah.
with and you trying to deal with a teenager,
You're not
and
even done
you
with your life.
I'm about to
Not
say
like
you
you ain't like enjoying it really.
exactly like you still trying to find yourself. So now you're trying to
Mm,
find yourself while also trying to raise a 16-year-old son who is like he doesn't have a father figure in his life. He's not really doing anything with his life. I mean, he's only hanging around with the friends that he come home to though, that he see every day in the school.
yeah,
And it's like eventually, like I said, like you just said, it probably even kids that ain't even that bad. Like they're not even
yeah,
about that life. But hanging around those people who are, eventually they're gonna gravitate to, and then they just be the ones that get caught and
that's
just
what I'm
be
saying.
like, come on, like,
The it's I mean it is sad to say we are outliving our youth. Like it's crazy.
yeah,
But I say the children, like the kids now, even when I go out there and do community service or whatever, kids' ears, like kids are not listening to you unless they idolize you or something that you have. Like I'm telling you, a kid ain't gonna listen to you. Like say, for example, um, oh, I go do community service. Just because I played at Florida State and I'm a starting defensive tackle with a captain patch on, name, you can search me up, but they listen to everything. They'll sit down, eyes up, you know. But when you get the guy like who, who didn't do, who's not in the bigger light,
yeah,
they like, oh man, I ain't trying to hear what you talking. You ain't got it like him. Like, but as you get older, like I
exactly,
did, you realize that everybody has game. Even the old guy over there got game. The guy over there who only played one down, he got game. The guy over there who ain't never did nothing athletic in his life, he got game. Like you can pick up game from anybody.
and
But
and
man,
and and that's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you off.
are you good?
They don't respect the old heads, man.
They don't. Especially if you not somebody that they like. Say if a kid idolized the NFL. If you ain't in the NFL, he ain't.
Like, come on, bro.
And then the same thing with a rapper. If somebody looking at a rapper and he ain't got the diamond jewelry on, he ain't got the watch, he ain't got this
The
the but
style,
man, they like man, he broke, man, he ain't about that, man. They
man,
ain't gonna be listening to it. But say if you come out dripped out, all that stuff, man, kids gonna listen to you. Even Charleston
man,
White said it. Charleston White said the kids was never listening to him when he came in there with a tie and suit. When he started coming there with that gold tooth, gold chain, pinky
man.
ring. Oh, them
They
kids was listening
gravitate.
then. Them kids
Come
was
on.
listening. So,
And
but
they gravitate to the wrong things.
it is because all kids are materialistic. That's just what it is. That's just how
Yeah.
we were. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were the same
But
way
I mean, but we wasn't as materialistic as these kids are now.
because it wasn't
Like,
shown to us that much.
yeah. And
Like
even
we
if we
wasn't we
did
wasn't seeing
see it,
bread every day. Even when you was on your phone, I bet you wasn't seeing like all type of crazy stuff. I don't know if you
exactly.
were, but even if
Like,
I was, like that's why I tell some people, I scrolled across some crazy videos of stuff that I would never do. But that don't mean I'll do it.
exactly.
Like I told my dad, just because I'm listening to the rap, don't mean I'm out here kicking doors, putting guns to people's faces. That don't mean I'm doing that. I
Hey, for
mean,
real.
that's just what it is. But in order for, I don't know what you got to say, but to me, in order to at least help it, not fix it, but help it, give these kids something to do. Get them outside, get them in a sport, give them a job, put them in an after school program, put them in chess, put them in checkers.
Something.
Dang, let them do something. Just keep them busy because I figured out when we were dealing with Coach Taggart, the more you give people, the more you give us time, free time, the more likely bad stuff is going to happen. I
Man.
remember Tag. Remember Tag told us that. Tag
Yep.
said, "I can't give y'all free time because when I do, it's something crazy going on."
For real. Oh,
So that's how I feel like it is with these kids, man. You can't give them a lot of free time because
no.
they gonna wander off and start doing something you ain't never thought of. But But yeah, man, that's what's something you think that could fix it or at least help it? What they say, limit
Me,
technology use in the family? Because I remember when I was a kid,
mm,
we wasn't allowed to touch our technology until
but
Fridays,
but that's the
Friday, Saturday,
thing though.
Sunday.
You want to know what triggered that?
What?
COVID.
True.
COVID.
So anybody born in the years of 2020, 20 what? 23, 22?
No, I'm not even gonna say that early. Like put it like this.
Oh wait,
We
no.
ain't
If you was like in your elementary school years when COVID hit,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
I see where you going. I see where you going.
Cause like now, bro, like put it like this. Like even now, like when we was in high school, I mean, yeah, we wanted to be on our phones and all that good stuff. But man, hey, teacher said put it up, man,
Hey,
put the phone down.
we weren't willing to take the
Hold on.
consequence that go with it. And they'll
Man,
mess around, take your phone, don't you? Yeah, we had it to where they take your phone, your mom, your people gotta come get
your
it.
people gotta come get it. And if your mom got to leave work or wake up out of her now to come get a cell phone,
And
man, you
then
best hey, as soon as you get to the crib, you might well go ahead and start picking out your own switch, fam, because
first
you
of
finna
all,
get it.
I
You finna
wasn't
get
even
it.
supposed to have my phone. I told you, my mom and them took all electronics Sunday
Yeah.
night, and you didn't get your electronics back till Friday night. So there was one time I was the plug. Like I had the Wi-Fi, the hotspot. You know,
Oh
I
yeah.
let people use the hotspot, and
Mm-hmm.
then got the message that your data usage went up, and I'm like, damn. My
You
mama
do.
said, she said, you better not have that phone in school. I said, hey man, you know I'm giving everybody Wi-Fi. I'm giving everybody the freedom in here. What you mean? Man?
Hey,
I'm the supply.
you do. You do. I know my dude, man.
But yeah, that's all it is, man. Limit this technology use. And this is what I also said, if we can bring it up before. Send these kids to military, man.
Man,
Send
ship
them.
them off. Ship them off.
Because that's another thing I think that's wrong, man. Like I said, it goes back to
Ship
them
them
being
off.
bored. They graduate high school. They ain't going to college. They bored. Not bored, but ain't nothing to do. You know,
They ain't got nothing to
job
do.
ain't cut. You know, everybody, if you one of them dudes who compare, you see other people, getting bread or doing whatever, but little do you know everybody's route is different. But
Mm-hmm.
and if you ain't doing nothing, man, if you toting guns, you need to go tote a gun with our colors on, with some camo on.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, you can tote that gun all you want in the street. Go do it on base. Go like
Exactly.
some military, man.
And you
Because
can
not
get
only that, it teaches you stuff.
yeah,
Military teaches stuff. I mean, I haven't been to the military, but I know the military will teach you some stuff.
especially some discipline.
That's what I'm saying. And then let's say you get out of high school, you ain't going to college. Now you go to the military. Military gonna pay for your college. Military
Mm-hmm.
gonna military gonna do what it do. But I man, send them to the military. We ain't gonna have no more. I'm pretty sure crime and the youth will go down if you
Man,
send these kids. Once these kids hit 18 years old and they not going to college, send them to the military.
get them out of here.
Not even in a bad way, but don't let them get behind. Send them to the
Exactly.
military. Send them to the military. But oh man, Christian, we are approaching the last segment of episode 2, man.
Hey,
And
man.
as you know, we always end every episode with some type of activity that has to do with top 5, top 3. But today, we're going to speak to all the athletes out there and the people who probably, wondering too. But Christian, the top 3 most intense football conditioning workouts you've been through. I'll go first because I know you probably got some crazy stuff, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
start
go
off with number. Actually, these are not in order, but I'm gonna just say it in order. But number 3, I got Coach. We're gonna go back to Coach Taggart's staff and our strength coach, Coach O. We're gonna go to
shout out
Coach O
Coach O.
leg day squat day, lunges with the stadiums. All like we go in there, got the leg workout, all the whole sheet of leg workouts.
Man.
Then you go outside, do how many 50-yard lunges or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
legs dead, and you holding up a bar while you lunging.
Done.
Do that. Then after that, go up to the bleachers and get ready to run 10 reps. So that was deadly. Number 2, I got the 300-yard shuttles, but 100-yard increments and 25-yard increments. Those two are deadly, and it will make a man out of you. Especially, we was at Florida State, so we had the heat.
But you just brought it back too, bro. Oh my
I
god.
know you gotta go back and touch that line 6 times. I still remember.
Bro,
I still remember. And for my last one, so you can go ahead and get to it, Christian. The first ever tour duty when Coach Norvell first got to Florida State and his 30-yard finish mat drills. Let me go ahead and tell you why that was so bad. No bending over was enforced. Went back 2 to 3 times. You had to redo the rep 2 or 3 times every time you went. So say if you only went 5 times, you really went 20, 30 times by that time. And another thing, you had to flip after you got done chopping your feet. So you had to chop your feet, run, and flip, front flip. So no matter if you was dead tired, they don't care. You better flip. So you had to flip. And then another part of it, Coach Odell holding you while you was chopping your feet. So you had to chop your feet in front of Coach Odell, and he'll let you know when to go. Coach Odell will sit there and say, chop it. And we going on for 10 seconds and sitting there we over here about to die. Like sometimes I used to just swing my sweat at his face sometimes. Just but I'll be sitting there, man. But then another thing, and then when Coach Odell gets you out of there, the last part, every coach watching you run run the life out of you, like you're running, like you giving everything you got. Them coaches looking dead at you, watch you finish, look at you in your eye after you get through the finish line, look at you in your eye and say, "Go back." And I used to go crazy. I used to look back. Coach Norvell, he coming at me. Swing it. Go again.
No.
I'm like, man. I remember one time, I don't know if you remember this, but RP my dog. But he said, man, forget this and dip. Bro, that's how I remember when I seen him do that. Or I think Norvell had kicked him off, but one of them, I felt like that. I wanted to walk behind him.
Yeah.
I like, man, this is crazy. But like I said, that thing make a man out of you. But go ahead and with your top 3, Christian, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna run these in the orders. I ain't gonna say these not in order, but like, bro, them stadiums. Like, no, bro. Imagine doing whistle squats. Like every squat is on the whistle. If somebody goes down too slow, you starting over. You can be at 9 of 10 reps. If somebody mess up the count or if they
It's
going too
over.
slow, start it over.
Back to 1.
Then after that, it's the same thing, but like it's like cause we had to do the lunges too. But we had to do the lunges with both chains going across each chest.
Mm-hmm.
With the dumbbells in your hand. Down and
Looking
back, that's
crazy.
1. Down and back, that's 1. You got at least 5 or 6. Then you go out there and do this. Man, I remember our first stadium, Coop. Like, bro, y'all, oh, it's just 10 reps. No, those are 10 reps. Those are 10 reps, man.
10 reps.
And
It was some
and it's
long.
and it's like, bro, like
That was
as you go higher in the stadium, the steps get steeper. So you really gotta
so
pick
you
your
basically doing
legs up.
high knees. You're
Basically,
doing
yes,
high knees up the stairs, basically.
man, come on, bro. I remember when we was doing those, fam. Bro, me and you was crawling up the stairs.
bro. We was hands and knees because the offense was on this lane,
Defense in
defense
the other one.
on the other lane. Me and Christian crawling up them. I look to the other side, parallel. I'm looking dead at
We look,
Christian. We
we make
crawling up.
eye contact.
Man, we crawling. We crawling. I was like, man, we gonna get through it some way, somehow. We gonna fight
Man,
though. We
bro.
gonna fight.
Oh
Because
my
if I
god.
see Christian over there fighting, I said, man, let's fight.
Man, come
We
on, we
made it.
gotta get it, man.
We made
Uh,
it though, dog. Look at
num-
this, man.
man, I'll say number two. Number two was a tour of duty workout,
Mm-hmm.
but you had to do. It was like 5 yard gashers. So we at the goal line. You got to go 5 yards back, 10 yards back, 15 back, 20 back, 25. You get the gist of it, all the way to the other goal line. Then you flip it. There's no breaking. There's no break. There's no water. There's nothing. There's nothing. Soon as you get done coming from that goal line to goal line, now you're going back to the goal line. Now you're going 100, 95, 90, 85,
Oh no.
80. And you want to know what's crazy? This is another one. This is another one. You remember, like, we played on Saturdays, but we came in on Sundays.
Oh, and got the lactic acid out. I hate that. I hate that saying. Gotta get that lactic acid out, guys. Let's run. Man,
hey
no,
man,
man, you know what you're doing.
man,
I
we
don't I
set
don't
up
even feel the lactic acid.
we set up 4 stations around the field on like each like goal line, each pylon. Oh,
Oh,
you
I
remember that?
remember.
Man, bro. Oh
Dog.
yeah. Okay, yeah. This section over here, you got like you do like 50 or 100 crunches.
And I think the break was like the box jump. Like you had to
Yeah,
jump or land or something like that. That was like the little
exactly.
break time. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I remember that, bro. And it's like you had to run like pull out this. If you wasn't running, you was in one of those corners doing a
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah.
if you was running, or you're timed, you better stay with the pack or you're gonna get left.
Dead.
I
Hey, remember
dead.
Coach O used to do at the end? Such and such didn't make his time. Such and such didn't make his time. Such and such didn't make his time.
Put you on
2 more
blast.
reps. I was
Put
like,
you on
oh my
blast,
God. He'll wait
man.
till the end. He'll wait till the last rep. Like we think we done. All right, last one. If you do good, everybody's sprinting.
Everybody hollering tail.
Hey, coach, how much times we missed? Ah, yeah, we all
Man.
messed up, dog.
And this is my honorable mention.
What?
So this is a whole curveball. Hey,
What coach is this? Is it tag?
uh, bro, I think I'm gonna put it like this. It really doesn't matter who the coach was. If you put it like this, everybody went through this. Man, imagine you were at chance, right? You in your room, but it just dawned on you, man. You got class at 5:30, but your class is at the Williams Building across campus, and
Hey,
class
that's some
started.
real conditioning, man.
Hey, I'm talking about, hey man, class started 20 minutes. It's a 35-minute walk.
And that hill at the end. Oh
Oh
my God.
God.
Oh, and this was before the electronic scooters came, y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
know that when
this
there wasn't no
before all
electronic
that.
scooters, it was either you was walking, you was on a bus, or you
Yep.
had your own transportation. But we was freshmen, so
We
we
ain't
had to
got
get it the
nothing.
hard way. But Christian,
Man.
let me also throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
My honorable mention. This was with Coach Taggart. You remember we didn't call it tour duty. What do we call it? No, I'm gonna say it was one of the winter workouts. We did the mat
Mm.
drills and all that stuff. And then after we got done doing the mat drills, he said, all right, y'all, everybody run to the track. You remember that?
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh, so we got done with mat drills, all this rolling over, like all the hard stuff. And then after he said, all right, y'all, we all gonna go to the track. We all went over there. We had to run what, a mile or 2
Had to run
laps?
like a mile, bro.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had to run a mile,
no,
bro.
we had to run over there.
Yeah, we had to run over there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And then I told my dad before. I think Coach Odell was in it because he said, because remember, players and coaches had to run.
Yep.
Odell was out there getting it.
Oh my God.
I said, y'all, bro, we gotta wait for Odell to finish the mile,
Hey, oh
man.
my God.
We gotta wait for Odell to finish the mile.
Oh yeah,
But no,
they
that
were
was
doing
crazy.
because they were doing the relay, and like
Yeah,
each time your team won, you drop out the
yeah.
relay. But if you lost, you got to keep running. Oh
Well, we
man, yeah, I
did.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
man. That was too funny, bro. That was too funny. I just remember that. I was like, dang, man, we had to run all the way to the track after we got done with conditioning. Dang it.
Man, and do more conditioning.
I bet the track and field players like, dang, y'all got your own field, man.
You got oh God. Hey, bro.
But no, hey, that was a great. We're gonna get ready to wrap up episode 2. And
Man.
it was a pleasure, and it was great having everybody back for episode 2. Definitely growing from episode 1. Hopefully looking for better outcomes for this video. And shout out to Christian for the improvise, man. Christian lagged out on us earlier in the show, but came back. Nothing.
Man,
He couldn't
I
even notice.
I don't know, man. I'm ready for my official mic to get here.
Uh-oh.
This is something that short notice, but I
Yeah.
mean, I don't. It probably was the computer too. I don't know, fam. But
It's all good. Hey, we managed to get through it. Everything
yeah,
went
man.
smooth. But no, we appreciate everybody, and make sure we got the YouTube channel out, In the Coop podcast. Also, you can just search in the Real Big Coop because it was my previous YouTube. I just made this one a channel. We also on TikTok at In the Coop podcast, and that's about it. And then we got the episode 3 coming on Thursday at 7:30. I'm also put a post out on Twitter, try to get some of y'all questions in here. But overall, appreciate everybody who did send the questions, and appreciate everybody who's looking and who's going to look at this. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it. Anything you want to say, Christian? We're finna get up out of here, man.
Hey, like you said, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate the guys. Appreciate you for like those 6 up there, man. I don't know if you guys are the same 6, but appreciate you for staying throughout the whole live, man. Just chopping it up with me and my brother, man. Like I said, hey, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. A lot of you guys aren't
Yeah,
subscribed.
look at the
A
teller.
lot of you guys aren't subscribed. So you need to
48% to be exact.
48, man, you feel me? So please go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, like I said, we appreciate all the love that's been thrown our way. Sorry. And man, we're just gonna continue to bring you some hot topics, good football, good talks, and great vibes, baby. You feel me? Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead and let you know what's going to happen on Thursday. We're going to talk. One of the topics is we're going to talk about the Florida State versus Southern Methodist University matchup.
Methodist.
Hey,
Methodist.
all right,
Methodist.
y'all, we going, man. We going, man.
Hey, shut
Bro,
up.
you
Hey,
funny, bro.
hey man.